Hey guys, we are going to be playing Valheim, and I am super excited to jump into this. I've played just a little bit already, but it basically reminds me of Minecraft and a little bit of RuneScape, which are pretty much my two favorite games. So this one's going to suit me just perfectly. But we're going to be making a long follow-along Let's Play where I pretty much show most of the steps that I take along the way in progressing and taking over our new world. We're going to be trying to make a lot of nice inventions and take down all these bosses as fast as possible. But we're still new to the game, so killing the boss this episode is going to be tricky. But I'm hoping by next episode we can kill the boss and have a nice little settlement. But let's stop talking and let's jump into it. So let's make a new character and let's see what we can do with him. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going for, but I'm sure we'll find something cool. Okay, so I've decided to go for this hair here. It's got like a little ring of hair, and I kind of like it. So now we're going to work on the beard, what we're going for. Yeah, that's not too bad, but keep going. Quite like that. That's also really cool. I think that's pretty cool too, though. Let's go for that one. Okay, so we've got our character. We've decided to call him Zelox. No particular reason. I just, I like the way it sounds. So now we've just got to come up with a world name and we'll be ready to go. Alright, I like that. Utopias. It's like Utopia with an S at the end. Here we go. So we got Zelox. I think that's his name. I forgot his name already. Okay, so we got Zelox and we are going to join Utopia. So let's go. Hopefully we get a cool world. And yeah, I'm excited. Oh, and here we are. We're on the flying bird. Okay, so we can see land now. Doesn't look like we're too far away. Okay, let's dive in. Okay, our dudes just fell in, and this is our map. Let's have a little look around. Okay, so we're starting at night here. I don't know if that's the usual way it starts, but okay. I am Hugin, sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are the sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend Valhalla. Okay, so I need to kill a bunch of bosses and put them on these stones. That's like the main goal right now. What else you got to say? These magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin as signposts pointing towards the ritual grounds of the Forsaken. If inspected closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Eikthyr, your first prey. Okay, so we're here. We've got to kill this first boss, but to do that, we're going to need some cool stuff, and we're going to need to get situated and just, play the game a little bit. So, our first goal is just to basically pick up as much stuff as we possibly can. From playing this before, I've realized the things we're going to need the most, for some relatively good stuff is flint and leather. But to get the leather, we're going to need some sort of weapon, like a club, to kill the boars, and to get the flint we're going to have to just, run by the sea, because that's usually where I find it. But before doing any of that, like most games, we're just going to have to cut down some trees, get that wood, and also pick up some stones so we can make our first tools. Okay, so I'm literally just going to run around here collecting branches, stone, anything I can find really, just explore. We're in no rush. And while we're here, you have found a snack. Consume it to improve your health and stamina. Be aware that before long you'll grow hungry again, so try to always have at least a couple of different meals ready. Yes, that is another thing in this game. Basically, when it comes to food, you can't just eat one food source and hope that's going to do you. You need there's 3 different food sources. You've got berries, you've got mushrooms, and you've got meats. So we're going to have to be collecting food of all different sorts, but we're going to be killing enough boars to not worry about the meat, so we're all good. Just mushrooms to find at this point. Nice, nice. We come across our first little enemy. Right, let's get our stamina back, wait for him to come to us. We're getting him. Okay, first kill of the series. Alright, there we go, first bit of stone. Nice, and we can make a stone axe, it appears. Well, not quite. Well, while we're here, let's make a club so that we can take down these enemies a little bit easier. Okay, so look here, we've come across a mushroom. That's our second food source. So, 2 out of 3, and those that meat's not going to be too hard to get hold of, so pretty much already there with the food. Alright, this guy wants us. Let's use our new club. So if I press 2, I can hit him with it. Oh, nice. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, we've got the birds back. Most items can be crafted, however, due to your recent departure from Midgard, you'll have to recall the true shape of objects. Just pick things up and all will come back to you. I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure. My lesser brother, Munin, tells me we can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. Yep, cool. Where you at, stone? Here we go. There's the stone. Beautiful. All right. And some mushrooms. We've got more stone here. It's looking good. There you go. Right. Let's build that stone axe now. Sweet. And hopefully we can build a hammer as well. No, not quite. All right. So we've got a stone axe. We're going to take down some trees. Okay, trees falling down. Got to watch out. Nice. Unlucky we didn't take down any other trees, but one will do for now. Nice. Okay, that's plenty of wood there. Let's get this one as well. Sweet. Okay, cool. That's a good chunk of wood. I'm happy with that. Let's grab some more rocks. Okay, so we've got enough wood and stone to now make a hammer. So the hammer is the tool that we're going to need for crafting basically anything. It's going to allow us to make a workbench. It's going to allow us to make a house. It's going to allow us to make basically everything. So it's good that we've got that. Now let's talk to this bird quickly. He appears to be invisible. Maybe we have to go off a hammer. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so with this tool, he means the hammer, yeah. You will raise mighty halls and towering fortifications. Start by building a workbench. This in turn will enable you to construct other things. Okay, cool. So he wants us to make a workbench so that we can make some other things. But I've decided I'm going to try and actually build my area a little bit closer to the first boss. But first, let's kill this boar before he kills us. Okay. We are on 3 health. We need to run away and make sure we don't get attacked by anything else. Okay, it looks like we're safe. Let's grab our berries. Let's grab that. And let's have a little eat. So I'm going to press 5 to eat my berries. And I'm going to press 6 to eat my mushrooms. And hopefully our health goes up now. Okay, so we're just going to collect a little bit more stuff. I know we're going to need some flint. And we're also going to need to kill a bunch more of those boars. But yes, we are going to try and gather a bunch around here so that we can have enough resources to make a little base, and we're going to make that base near the boss so that the kill is way easier if we die. Cool, look at this. We found a little shelter, and in these shelters you can actually come across chests, which is really cool. So we got some feathers and we got a torch. That's nice. Okay, we got a greyling coming after us. Let's mess him up. Oh yeah. Give me that resin. Sweet. Okay, so we found a little boar. Nice. Get messed up. So we've come across this area and it's actually completely beautiful. This should be a perfect area to make our first little house. It's not too far away from the starting area, and yeah, we've got 3 natural structures here. So let's actually go check these ones out and see if we can find any more of those chests. Okay, nothing in here. Okay, cool. So we found a chest in here, and we got some valuable flint. I like that. Some feathers and some arrows that are going to come in handy. Right, we'll take you down. Okay, nothing in there. So let's keep moving on. Nice. And get some leather scraps from him and some raw meat. I like that. Alright, so as you can see, it's getting just a little bit dark here, so I guess we should use one of those shelters we just found and set up a little campfire and cook some of our food. Let's go onto our hammer, right click, and make a little campfire. We're going to put this just outside, right there. Nice. And that's keeping us warm. We're also going to see if we can make a bed somehow. So let's go to furniture. Nothing there. All right, so to make a bed, I'm assuming we're going to need a workbench. So let's get on with this now. We're going to put this workbench in this corner. And that, hopefully, should allow us to also make stuff like a bed. I'm going to right-click on my hammer. I'm going to have a little look. And there we go. We can make a little bed. So I'm going to just put that right here. Nice. And that should allow us to claim that. for us to better use the bed, we're also going to need to actually get a roof there. So let's use our hammer, and we're going to build I'm going to build a little roof piece. Let's use this bit here. Let's turn it around. Okay, so that's the roof piece. It's a little bit tacky, but I'm all about functionality right now. So let's see if we can claim the bed and sleep. Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay, so we're all well rested. Let's talk to this bird. So the workbench allows you to craft complex items as well as giving you access to more building pieces to construct the hammer. Cool, yeah, we know that. Right, so we're well slept. The day should be coming, right now. And I guess it's back to it. Let's go kill some more of those boars. Okay, so we've got these little grey dwarfs chasing us, and they're a little bit stronger than some of the other creatures, so we've got to be careful. Our health is on 10, we got 1 down, and that's our first death of the series. Okay, so we were trying to avoid that, but we obviously couldn't, so we have to come back and get our stuff. Each time you're struck down, you will forget a small part of your abilities and drop your belongings at the site of the accident. If you wish you were home by now, I'd recommend building a bed wherever home may be. And that's why we built that bed in that shelter, because this death is now pretty close and not really a big deal. Okay, getting there now, we can see it. Let's grab you. Nice, we've got our items, and now we're going to kill this boar. Okay, so where's this dude that killed us? I think here's one of them. No, that's a greyling. We're chill. We can kill greylings, no problem. Oh yes, he's right here. Okay, let's attack him quickly. They're very hard hitters, so you need to be careful. Move back. Oh, he got us again. Oh no. Okay, we've got to be more careful. This is why we need armor. We are not ready for this boss, nowhere near. Okay, we've got our items. And let's kill this boar. And this grey dwarf while we're here. Come on, grey dwarf. Yes, okay. We killed the grey dwarf. And we're also in the Black Forest. Huh. I've heard stuff about this Black Forest. I think this might be where the second boss spawns. Okay, so we've wandered into Black Forest. This place can be very dangerous for those unprepared for it. Prove your worth by slaying Eichthire. Okay, so it appears this either is the area where the first boss is, or, if my memory's correct, this is actually the area where the second boss is. So to make sure we know where this is, we are going to mark it with something. We're going to mark it right there. That way, we're going to know exactly where this area is, because it seems like quite an important one. Right, there's a boar. Let's mess him up. Cool, got him. Alright, nice. There's another one. Okay, so we got a bear trophy from that dude. That's pretty cool. Okay, so as you can see, we died again, and our gravestone is just down here. But we found a really cool new area. I think we actually did find where one of the boss spawns is going to be. And I do believe it is the second boss, so that is very useful. Because of that, we can actually start to form a nice little base around this area, as we know it's near the boss. So that area we found before, the one with multiple shelters there, that is going to be the perfect location to make a proper base, as it's relatively near the starting portals, as well as near the second boss location. We haven't actually found the first boss location. I think we need to activate one of those artifacts still, but we'll get to that when we get to it. For now, I want to show you this next area and get my stuff back. Okay, so as you can see, this area here, this is where we died. Our stuff's just over here. We'll grab it in a sec. But we've got a few stones sticking out the ground, and I do believe this is where the second boss spawns, as the boss locations do look a bit like this. However, it's not going to activate for us until we kill that first boss. Okay, so that's all we're going to be doing today. We've explored a bunch of stuff, and we've gathered, a fair amount of resources. We could have gathered more, but we got sidetracked a few times. However, we are pretty much ready to make a settlement now, and I think we're going to do either in this area or the other area that we found before. But that's going to help us to develop our gear a little bit and be ready for these fights so that we can kill both bosses pretty quickly. But anyway, that's going to be us for today. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.